driven. And this shit, folks, need to stop, man. Stop big time, man. Stop the blaming. Stop blaming. Stop blaming the straight white men. Stop blaming this. Oh, it's toxic masculinity. Go fuck yourself. It's not the man's fault. I'm hearing all this crap. You goddamn women out there, you fucking feminist. Go fuck yourself. Now, you hear about, oh, women wants equality. They want equal pay. They want equal this, equal that. Here's the facts, folks. Women couldn't handle equal treatment. I think what they want is special treatment because they have a vagina and a pair of tits. Now, Megan Rapinoe, who played for the women's U.S. soccer team, and the rest of her team complained, whined, bitched, moaned, queefed, whatever they did, because they weren't getting the same pay as the men's soccer team. Well, this young lady asked Donald Trump during his campaign the same question. Will I get the same pay as a man? And do I get to do what I with my body? Dumb ass questions. This one answer really blew everybody away. You do, you get paid if you do a gooder job. That means work harder, work better, then you get paid. It's based on performance, folks, not because you have a vagina. No, no, no. You work you get paid based on performance. Now, now, even white people are saying, "Oh, it's a white man's fault." Okay, what about the black man, or what about the Asian man? What about the Hispanic man? Gonna blame them too? Because they're men too. They're working the same jobs as a white man to go off to service and put their lives on the line, leave family for about 10 months up to 15 months to a year and a half to serve their country. You know, serve their country, come home. You know, and Men are working harder jobs than women do. No, men do construction. They're working on structures like skyscrapers and shit. They work the most dangerous jobs in the world. Why? That's what men do. They do it to provide for their families, right? No bullshit there. Back in the day, before all this even arrived here, men went out and hunted while while mom took care of the kids and whatnot, and they went out and hunted for food to feed the families and shit. They went out and worked, cut wood for the fire, so nobody freezes to death and shit. While the wives and daughters they take care of the house and shit. While the sons and dads go out take care of the crops, hunt for food. That's what men did. They went out, did a man thing, came home, family was fed and warm. They had a bed to sleep in, a roof over their head. They were good. Well, yeah. Man worked hard. And all of a sudden, hear all this women rights shit. I mean, look, men and women are treated equal. Equal. But the one thing that a woman has the right to do, and that's vote. I believe that. But you got these dumbass male chauvinist dipshits saying, "Well, a woman's place is in the kitchen." Maybe it's not. Maybe that's not what a woman wants. I mean, us guys, we go out, we do shit, we have our little club. We got that cute little secretary. We dream of banging over our desk. A little imagination doesn't hurt anybody. But you do a sin, you pay for the crime with the Lord. Of course, but sometimes it's. I mean, this generation right here, right? This generation, all this woke, this cancel bullshit, this woke bullshit, ain't flying with anybody. But it's in different institutions, government. Like, say the FBI is now woke. What the hell is going on there? You have schools becoming woke. You have certain institutions becoming woke. Why is that? Why is that? Why are they blaming the straight white men? Because they have white privilege. Okay, hold on. Let's stop right there. Okay, let's stop right there. What about the Asian man, or the black man, or the Hispanic man? What's their privilege? I mean, you're saying a white man is evil. The biggest threat to this country is straight white men. No. I think what the threat to this country is the woke culture, cancel culture, college bureaucrats, Democrats. I mean, you got this woke shit, Antifa. They're a threat to this country too. I mean, you got this BLM Global Network. They're a threat to this country. They're a threat. Um, anybody who doesn't like freedom of speech, who don't like the Constitution, they want to bring in this Marxist, Stalinist type shit, in this country. But you have people who love this country, who love the Constitution, who loves the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I believe in it. I'm happy. No. But when you look at every man throughout the 246 years, okay, every man who's done some good, also done some bad, but you have good people who work their ass off, man, who work hard, provide for the families, they work hard for the families. But the thing is, it's always the ones who believe in the Constitution. The supreme law of the land is the Constitution, And I blame feminism. I do. They're also one of the main roots of the problem because they're blaming all men for their fucking problems. Of course, there's some men out there that are complete idiots, which I do agree. And there's also some women out there that are also idiots too. You know, and the I mean, you hear these words that have no fucking meaning. You hear these words that have no definition because it's all made up. They're gonna come with a word, woke. What's woke? What what is woke? The only word of woke I know is that I woke up this morning, had a cup of coffee, had breakfast, had a nice good shit, took a nap about noon, got up about 3, had a nice another cup of coffee to kind of keep my ass awake, had a nice good brunch, nice good shit, and I'm on my day, on the rest of the evening, That's that's my version of woke. I woke up this morning, smiling, happy, gassy as hell. Had a cup of coffee, breakfast, you name it. Did my shit, napped, got up, nice, another cup of coffee, brunch, nice good shit. Let one rip, and then I'm about on my day. That's my term of woke. Now cancel. What is the? I mean, what is this canceling thing over? Are you canceling a cable subscription, internet thing here? Are you canceling a magazine subscription, paper, you know, uh, order? But it seems that the word cancel is being used by people that like like for right now, Metallica right now. Metallica. Why are they trying to cancel the greatest band of all one of the greatest bands of all time, Metallica? Why don't you guys leave Metallica alone and cancel the Backstreet Boys? Or cancel fucking AOC and the fucking squad. Right? Canceling one of the greatest heavy metal bands of all time, Metallica. Come on! This guy's been around for 40 years, man. Holy crap. One of the best songs, Crown King Nothing. Disappear. Clover, fully Clover. You know, whiskey in the jar. Metal up their ass. Come on, man. Justice for all. Come on, man. You can't. Those guys are uncanceled. You can't. Those guys are. I mean, you cannot. Those guys you can't cancel. You cannot cancel Metallica. You cannot cancel Lars Ulrich. You cannot cancel James Hetfield. No. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. Those guys are legends. You can't cancel Black Sabbath. You can't cancel Led Zeppelin. You can't cancel Ozzy. I mean, that guy don't give a fuck on this shit. You can't cancel Motorhead. Because Lemmy, that dude doesn't give a fuck. You can't cancel the Sex Pistols because you can't really cancel Johnny Rotten because that guy don't give a fuck what you say to him. My kind of rock guys are the ones that don't give a fuck what you say about them. They don't give a rat's fucking ass about this cancel culture or woke. They just don't give a shit, Katie Hopkins, man, shit. Katie Hopkins is a female version of Johnny Rotten, the lead singer of the Sex Pistols. Not afraid to tell it like it is. Not afraid to tell it like it is. I mean, shit, you know. I mean, all this. You cannot cancel Metallica. Okay, try canceling Rage Against the Machine. Good luck with that, because those guys don't give a fuck. You know. Okay, they don't. Um, you got. Oh yeah, Queen. Those guys are legends, man. Queen, straight up legends, man. Should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. You know. I think that I mean, Key Hopkins talked about how women want equal treatment. Couldn't handle it. You women couldn't handle because I mean, you couldn't handle equal treatment. I think it's more like you're wanting special treatment. Good luck with that, because you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. You know, I think that it's more of all these whiners, complainers. Who, bro? Well, the thing is, I mean, you gotta understand too is that between men and women, men can do the harder shit. I mean, they can do harder shit, to make money, to make a living. I mean, of course, men and women can serve in the military. They can, which is a right, because you know. But what comes to the harder shit, I'm saying, building infrastructure like bridges, skyscrapers, roads, man, all this. Oh yeah, yeah, I agree there, man. But when it comes to equal pay, you couldn't have that either because the pay is based on your performance. It's based on your performance of what job you do. Whether it's fast food or banking or if you work in a law office as a clerk or a secretary or if you work. Yeah, it's based on performance, not because you have a cock and balls or a vagina. It's based on performance that. I mean, I mean, you have women in politics that are this woke feminist bullshit. I mean, a woman president. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. That I will say no. Fuck that shit, dude. I mean, it's a good idea, but shit. I mean, a woman president of the United States. Oh, go fuck. Oh, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, man. Oh, go fuck yourself. For example, Kamala Harris is doing a poor job as VP. Very, very bad. I wouldn't vote for her to suck my dick and swallow. Oh fuck no. But Kitty Hopkins make a point that women couldn't handle equal treatment. They would be looking for special treatment. You know, can't blame men. You can't blame you cannot blame men for your own stupidity. Okay, it's like women can't blame men for our stupidity because it's equal 50-50. You know, I mean, you got people who again they work different jobs, and one of them is the military. You know, and there's been some cases where there are men and women out there that serve the country and they're gone for a certain amount of time. Yeah, yeah, I got man, I got, bro, I got it. Yeah, yeah, I got it. I got that, and also gilded still. There's cases where, where the husband goes out for a certain amount of time, and almost a year and a half, up to a year or so, and the wives are out cheating. The wives are out cheating, you know, and men have done it too when the wives or girlfriends are out serving their country and shit, you know. And it's kind of sad that it happens, man. You know, it happened during World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the Gulf War and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Show some fucking respect for your spouse, you stupid fuck. Either you masturbate or go lesbian for about half a year or so. Enjoy eating pussy for a change for a while. Hey, you'll be eating your pussy for the first time. What the hell? Smell like fish. Hello, ladies. I mean, have some respect for your spouse or your better half that's out there serving the country, putting their lives on the line for God, country, and family, man. You know, I have no respect for anybody who would cheat on their spouse who's out putting their life on the line. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I have respect for the people that go out and serve our country. You know, go out and actually fight. You know, and that love their country. You know, and it takes a lot of guts to do that. You know, it takes a lot of guts to go through basic training for a while. And then when it's time for you to go, hey, you gotta go in and kick someone's ass, man, for a while. Just hope you, just hope you come home. Yeah, when you do come home and you see your wife with a new baby, here's some advice: get a blood test, just in case if your wife went out and got some cock for herself, because you're gone doing your job while your wife is probably blown a few guys and probably got knocked up by a couple of them or whatnot. You know, a faithful wife, a real woman would rather masturbate than cheat on her husband because, you know, I tell you what, if my woman went out and served our country, I would rather masturbate for a year and a half than see another woman. No bullshit there. But Now you got the military becoming woke. When did the military become a bunch of tough, strong men and women to a bunch of woke, nut, woke people? I mean, not everyone's woke. Just that you have our military going through a process where to check for your allegiance. Now, some dumb shit said our country has been safe under Biden. I'll go fuck yourself, dude. The guy's a fucking moron, man. Joe Biden is a indolent, cognitive, stupid fuck who pretending to handshake a ghost. It's fucking stupid because I mean we all know what happened. We all know what happened. Okay, we all know what happened and why he was why he was elected. Oh yeah, we don't. We all know why. We all know why. We ain't stupid and shit. We ain't fucking dumb. Oh, we ain't dumb, dude. No, we all know why he got elected. And why Kamala was elected. You know, knee knee pads and a mask with a hole in her mouth. Why? Because that bitch was known for sucking a lot of cock. But before you fuck her, make sure you get a lemon, cut it in a slice. If it burns, you know she's tainted. Like Stormy Daniels, and also like Courtney Love. But I mean, the whole blaming needs to fucking stop, dude. I mean, come on, man. The blaming needs to fucking stop, man. Stop blaming other people because they love the Constitution. Stop blaming people because they want to carry a fucking gun. They're not the threat. The Democrats are protecting the criminals while going after the citizens. Why? Because the Second Amendment shall not it says shall not be infringed. Okay? If some of you idiots think I'm wrong, look up the 1902 Dick Act. Okay? Look it up, read upon it. It tells you every gun control legislation is null and void. Okay? Null and void. Also, check out the Nuremberg Code. Democrats have been violating that for 2.5 years. Oh yeah, no bullshit there, folks. And now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The passing of Anne Heche. I came across this footage from a friend of mine, and she showed me this footage. Everybody else saw it too. Think for a moment here. Now, there's three things they said about her. She's doing 90 miles an hour. Okay. Red flag number one. She was driving under the influence. Red flag number two. She had coke in her system. Red flag number three. Now when I hear about the 90-mile-an-hour thing, it took me back to Michael Hastings. Okay. His car exploded while doing 100 miles an hour. And this was 2000, right around before 2015 or more, whatever. No. Around 2011, is it 2012, around there? Um, they said the engine and transmission in his car fired off like a cannon when the car exploded. You see it there, engine, transmission, holy shit. The car was remotely hacked, and it was going 100 miles an hour. No BS there, guys. Now, my question is this: was Anne Hatch's car remotely hacked and pushed to 90 miles an hour? Because she was doing a movie about child sex trafficking. No. And there's a lot of insane, a lot of insane stuff. So, but there's a news broadcast, a news footage of her on this gurney in a body bag, but she wasn't fully in the body bag. She was just they covered her. But I had to take a second look, a third look, a fourth look, a fifth look, where I had to adjust the screen a little bit where I could actually see where she's getting up. And she wore a red wig. Because any celebrity that does a movie about a certain a global crime involving children, that is a very touchy and very controversial topic or subject, and because you have that all over the world, because I mean, look at Australia. Their law enforcement is involved in it too. And why? Why take kids across the globe for just something sinister? Very, very sinister, man, And you had the Border Patrol and the Texas Rangers open up this giant wooden box that lifted a top. And there's got to be at least 8 to 12 people in this box. And each individual slot being smuggled. And that's been fought for decades. For a long time. You had women be kidnapped, and be put into sex slavery for years, until they're no longer used, and then all of a sudden they just pick up place and just dispose of them, never to be seen again, And the face I seen was like fear and scare. I mean, this is like really, really scary, terrifying stuff, man. Like really scary and very, very terrifying. I shared it on Facebook, I shared it on Twitter and Instagram, but I shared it on TikTok. They removed it as scene of a crime. Well, yeah, it's a crime, but these people need to be helped and saved because it's a human life that's being ruined by people willing to make a buck on someone's life. I had to repost it and in my story say, look, this is real, folks. It's scary. It's terrifying. They need to be saved and rescued. This is very, very terrifying. Very terrifying. It is scary. It is downright scary, man. And it needs to stop because the ones that are doing it are the ones that have a lot of money, willing to spend to smuggle people from one country to another, even women and children. Like for example, over 30 years ago, there was a documentary called Conspiracy of Silence, and this was like 1990. Okay, 1990. I was about between 8th grade, 9th grade, about 14, 15 years old when this came out. And the Discovery Channel was running this documentary, filming it. And it was taken down because of some political pressure. And they wanted every single copy destroyed except for one. One managed to slip through the cracks. Now, back in the early 80s, you had these kids that were missing, kidnapped and whatnot, and their faces are plastered on the back of milk cartons and stuff, And at nighttime, you would hear the phrase, "It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children? It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?" And the early 80s was scary as fuck, dude. I mean, Adam Walsh, 6 years old, man, kidnapped by Otis Toole. Otis Toole kidnapped Adam Walsh, killed him, and just totally. I have a son. I have a son. He's 23 now. Even at this age, I still worry about my boy. I still worry about my son. And I I I couldn't imagine if my son was if my son was kidnapped and found dead. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that position because I mean, I would walk down the hall and see my son, just a little guy, smiling and his toys around him and whatnot. Um, I just cannot do, do that. I cannot because even at 46, I am still very at my age. I'm 46. I am still very, very protective of my son. I don't know if you could call it overprotective. I don't know, but my son is my only child, my only son, my only boy. And every father has that bond to his son. You know, just like just like mother daughter. They have a bond. Stronger than anything. Just that. But I cannot. I mean, I'm surprised John Wall still maintained his sanity, man. I tell you what, dude. I tell you what. Any parent that loses a child in that kind of way is just they've lost it. They've lost it. Like especially when they're just babies or tall. I mean, even when they're teenagers, like dude, you watch your children grow. You watch them grow from a newborn up to a toddler to adolescence to a teenager to adult. I mean, you watch it right before your eyes, and you do what your parents did to you as you grew up from a newborn to a toddler to adolescent to a teen to adult. I mean, it's right. I mean, it's something that you see as a parent, and you wish to have grandkids along the way, and what I want to have, Um, so I've always wanted to hear the word grandpa or papa. It's always been that dream of mine of being called grandpa. 'Cause my dad. I want to have a grandchild one day. And I just wish that. But you have some sick people out there. I mean, like now they're doing this thing where that they're saying that pedophilia is now like the LGBT. Well, it's not. They're trying to glorify pedophilia, man. It's crime against children, man. If you commit a crime against a child and someone catches you, two things might happen to you. One, you get your ass beat within an inch of your life, or you get shot dead because you put your hand on someone's child, which is a crime. I'm sorry. I believe pedophiles should be eradicated permanently, you and they should be gone. Like, I mean, you cannot be rehabilitated. I mean, they're criminals. They belong behind bars for life, no parole. That means life is life, and you're in there for life. You ain't getting out. They're giving pedophiles a lesser sentence than a hacker. They're giving pedophiles a lesser sentence than somebody who's a whistleblower. They're giving pedophiles a lesser sentence than somebody who did a non
violent drug offense, like having an ounce on them. You could get 10 years for that, 15 years for that. But a pedophile, they get a lenient minimal sentence compared to someone who had a ounce on them or even a joint on them. You get 10 years, 15 years, 20 years for having a joint in your pocket or even a seed in your ashtray. They give a murderer a death sentence or life without parole or life with a chance of parole. They give someone like Bernie Madoff up to 120 years in prison for fraud, man. But a pedophile, holy crap, they get the most lenient sentence that any person in this country's history. Why? Because the elite protects their own. Protect their own. I mean, look at Giselle Maxwell. She got 20 years. She's a trafficker. She's surely a pedophile herself. Help grooming these girls and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? I mean, you got some sick people in this world, man. I mean, very sick motherfuckers, man. And we all know why. 'Cause, folks, here's facts. Jeffrey Epstein didn't hang himself. He didn't kill himself. He was murdered on the inside. And someone paid that person to kick out Epstein. Now, there's even an offer to murder Giselle Maxwell because she knows stuff. She knows stuff. And there's been offers by the Clinton crime fam by the Clinton Foundation to murder this woman who knows a lot. She knows a lot, big time, big time. Anybody that knows something, they're a liability. They are. I mean, they could talk for even for alien sentence because they know some shit though. I mean, they know shit though. But yet, look at Jared Fogle. That motherfucker's doing a long time. He's a pedophile and he's doing life, no parole. That needs to happen to these fucking pedophiles, man. Lock them up. Life with no parole. That means you are there to serve your sentence till you fucking die. You do your time until you fucking die. In a bar. you know, you know, just think about that footage, of Anne Hesh. Now, before that all that crap happened, she was talking, she was interviewed by somebody, and it said that she was just full of life, smiling, talking on that. There was no signs of her being under the influence of anything, just smiling, laughing, just and she roasted Ellen, calling her a greedy bitch. Greedy bitch, man. Um, but yet you hear Ellen, just just crying, dude, like crying, dude, like fake fucking tears, motherfucker, fake fucking tears, man, fake ass fucking tears. Ellen is just a stupid fucking cunt, man. I mean, she don't treat her staff well. You know, um, she doesn't. That's why after almost 20 years, her show's off the air.
And I never really liked it anyway. The way she treated people, man. Fucking stupid bitch, man. Fuck her. But here's a known fact. She wasn't the first actress to come out the closet. It was Amanda Bears. You know, Marcy Darcy. She's the one that came out of the closet. She was dating Sandra Bernhardt. Sandra Bernhardt. And she was like the female version of Jim McMahon, the Bears. You know. But all this nonsense, man. It's just fucking stupid, dude. It's just really fucking dumb, man. Just really fucking dumb. And hear about the FBI, man. Ain't the FBI that my parent that your parents knew or your great grandparents remember? This is the woke mob FBI. You know, the I mean, you got media. Someone from media saying Donald Trump is 33 years. Bullshit. And this dumb shit on YouTube saying, "Oh, CNN, um, uh, Brian Stelter roasted Andrew Yang." Oh, go fuck yourself, dude. Go fuck yourself, man. No, he did not. What it is, they edit a certain portion of the interview to make it look like that Brian Stelter really roasted Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang roasted Brian Stelter, dude, because CNN ain't got nothing left in the fucking tank, man. You know, that motherfucker needs to find a better job, man. Find a better job. Find a better fucking job, man. Find a better fucking job, man. Because it ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna save your fucking life. It ain't gonna do shit for you, man. Not one bit. Not one fucking bit. Not at all. Because the thing is, they're all basing on race, basing on, you know, trying to come up with this reason. Oh, it's the white man. It's the straight white male's fault. Go fuck yourself. It's a fucking woke culture. This cancel culture bullshit. Fucking feminism is fucking cancer, folks. You know, because look, not every woman in this world supports feminism. There's very little support for feminism here in the United States, even in the UK. Very little support. More women are leaving feminism than joining, And you look at the question of if all men died, how long do you think women will last? I mean, they can't reproduce. They can't go into a sperm bank and get the seed because all men are dead. All men are dead. So women couldn't even. I mean, certain amount of time. Because look, human life has a certain. Each person has a certain amount of time on this planet. Even you women. Depends on if you take care of yourself. If you, you know. But if all men were dead right now, you women couldn't last. That's a factor, man. Couldn't last. Because you would need us men more than we would need you. But the thing is, we need every single person on this planet to keep this world going. Because women can't do it by themselves. Women can't go out and do the hard shit that men can do. So you need both men and women to work together to keep this world going. Because within 50 years, there will be a collapse. Economical, social collapse. A huge collapse. Because nobody on this world nobody on this planet is an expert on anything. They think they are, but they're not at all. Well, I'm an expert in this. Really? Are you really an expert? Well, I've been there, done that. Just because you've been there, done that, don't make you an expert. Each man and a woman are an expert on their own experience. They can't say, well, I wrote a book about the experience. Okay. You mean on your experience? You've written a book about your experience, not the experience or the expertise. Because all the book you're writing is on your opinion. Facts, maybe, but it's solely based on opinion in your own experience, which nobody should give a fuck about, unless they're interested, Depends on the person. Depends on the person themselves, But the thing is, this planet is full of very brilliant, smart people, very intelligent, hard working, willing to work hard to provide their families, But you got some individuals that are fucking stupid as a box of rocks and shit, Would rather blame somebody for their own bullshit, Like they'll blame this person or this person for their own failures in life. If you yourself fucked up, it's your responsibility. It's your problem. It's your fuck up. You fix it. Don't blame anybody else for your fuck up. It's like, say, Mark Zuckerberg's company fails. Who's he going to blame? He'll blame somebody. What if AOC has a bad career in politics and just kind of like quits? Who's she going to blame? All Republicans, conservatives, the NRA. When she should blame for her own fuck up in politics, right? Hillary Clinton, she blames everybody for her problems, why she ain't president. Okay, maybe it's because she outlived her usefulness in the public eye, but yet she blames Trump. She blames Comey. She blames everybody but herself. Right? What she should have done was blame her campaign people for their failures, because they were celebrating too soon. That's why Hillary got her ass kicked in the election, which nobody wants her as president. Because Hillary has lied and lied and lied and lied and lied. Pelosi is trying to be like Hillary. I'm sorry. To be like Hillary, you have to have a huge body count. So Nancy Pelosi can't be Hillary Clinton because Hillary has, like Bill and Hillary has a long list of dead bodies on that body count they have. Only thing that Pelosi has is sheer stupidity. And willing to just show it on TV. I mean, her husband got caught driving under influence, and also his second time he got caught with drugs in his car. Oh, I mean, think about it. Paul Pelosi got caught with wild drug under the influence, but his second arrest, he had drugs in his car. If Bill Clinton was ever stopped by law enforcement, he wouldn't be under influence or have coke in his car. He would have a prostitute in his car. Whoa, officer, officer, I had this, and she wanted to ride, and she wanted to. But Democrats are fucking dumb. Neocon rhinos are also fucking dumb. They're all fucking dumb. And you got these woke culture, these woke mob idiots freaking out because you're basically telling them their face, hey, you're full of shit. You're full of shit because, I mean, even if you want to have a simple conversation, just something simple, a simple dialogue. Wow, dude, just take a chill pill, motherfucker. Shit, Yeah, man, you need to take your fucking medicine, motherfucker. Shit. maybe that'll calm your fucking dumbass down. Holy shit, man. They fucking freak the fuck out because you know, and they're fucking idiots. Like holy fucking crap, man. Like really, you're going to complain and whine and bitch because and you want to blame me, accuse me of having a white privilege, motherfucker. I'm half Hispanic, half white. Go fuck yourself. I have chalupa privilege. What I have is a chalupa privilege. Chalupa privilege. I'm a chalupa. Beefy, cheesy, and delicious. I am not good. Also funny as hell. I'll be here all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But privilege. Uh, Anybody who throws that word around needs to get kicked in the nuts and the taint. What the fuck, man? You got white privilege. No, I have chalupa privilege. What's a chalupa? Figure it out for yourself, asshole. Shit. I mean, if you can't stand sarcasm, go fuck yourself. And then jump off the fucking bridge while fall fucking yourself. Dumbass. Shit, dude. Shit, man. I mean, this kind of sarcasm I have, it's humor and zero fucks given. You know, zero fucks given. That's my generation. I hate whiners. I hate complainers. I hate bitching and moping. Do that while you're jumping off a bridge, letting out some fucking tic tacs or tacs. Face first. That's dark humor, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is good old Grandmaster Oven here. It's time for me to put the turkey in the oven. And if you're new to this channel, please share this video, subscribe, leave a like, comment below, and hit the bell for notification, okay? Always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.